Welcome back to another GeekaWhat video, and today I'm taking you over the best £400 gaming PC build for 2016. So make sure to drop a like rating and to subscribe. But without any further ado, let's get straight into today's GeekaWhat video. So first question I always get asked regardless of the build is how will this PC and this parts list combo perform? This build is optimized for 1080p medium to high settings in the latest AAA titles such as GTA 5, The Witcher 3, Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4. I'm forgetting my games here, this is not a great start. It will do it with anti-aliasing on two times or 4 times in textures on medium and achieve between 45 and 60 frames per second. It's also very capable in some of the slightly older titles, which are the most popular titles, such as World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Minecraft and CSGO, achieving over 200 FPS in some cases. So without any further ado, let me take you over the best £400 parts list for 2016. The CPU I've gone for is the AMD Athlon X4 860K. This CPU always makes me sound like I've got a lisp, but I promise you I haven't. The 3.7 GHz clock speed means it can do 3.7 billion things per second, and it's got 4 cores, making it compatible with all of the latest AAA titles. 3.7 GHz is a very healthy clock speed, and it is overclockable, so you can get some extra juice out of it if you wish, but if you don't want to, you don't have to worry, because 3.7 GHz is nice and healthy nevertheless, and at £55, it's a great value addition to this build. The motherboard I went for was the GeekaWhat GA F2A78N-HD2. It's a Micro ATX motherboard with an FM2 Plus socket, and at £30 it's yet another great deal with USB 3, PCI 3 and SATA 3 6GB per second. For the RAM, I went for Kingston HyperX Fury Black 8GB. I went for one 8GB DIMM as opposed to 2 4GB DIMMs to allow for upgradability later on down the line, and there's no major depreciation in performance by not having dual channel with a dedicated graphics card build, and 16GB will be the sweet spot in 2016, so having that upgradability there is a really nice touch. For storage, this is one of the first major upgrades over my £350 gaming PC build for 2016. I've gone for an SSD and a hard drive. The 120GB SSD from Kingston is their SSD Now V300. This drive will make boot times nice and fast. It's got room for some of your favourite games as well, for nice fast boot up speeds, and is nice and reliable for just £35. Also for £35 is the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. 7200 RPM is as fast as hard drives get, and whilst hard drives are slow, you've got this SSD for your boot drive, and the hard drive will give you that mass storage for your Steam and Origin libraries. For the video card, I went for the EVGA GeForce GTX 960. It's a Super SC ACX 2.0 video card, and it's one of their highest end coolers they put on graphics cards. The 960 really is a 1080p AAA title card, and for £162, it's got 2GB of VRAM and is a great deal. For the case, I went for the Thermaltake Versa H23. It's got both USB 3 and USB 2 for fast transfer speeds, and those older peripherals. Legacy. That's the word I'm looking for. Legacy peripherals on that USB 2 port, as USB 3 can be quite picky. It's got a side panel window, so you could admire your hard work, and for £25, it's a great deal also. For the power supply, I went for the EVGA 500W 80 Plus certified ATX power supply. It's another upgrade over my £350 build, and 500 watts is more than enough, with the maximum draw of this system being a total of 314 watts. It's got an 80 Plus certification guaranteeing over 80% output and efficiency at 20, 50 and 100% load scenarios, and at £30 it's another great deal in this build. If you found this video helpful, drop a like rating, make sure to subscribe, and we'll as always see you in the next GeekaWhat video.